morning everyone. I'm Zain Muhammad Abdul Haq and today we're reading Telangana State Syllabus Social Studies chapter number 14th of 10th class. National Movement in India, Partition and Independence 1939 to 1947. Now let us look at the final phase of national movement and try to understand the situations that led to the partition of India. The people of the country faced very difficult questions and had to accept very difficult answers in these years. Should the war be supported by Indians? 1939 to 1942. So, should the war be supported by Indians? No, it should not. In my opinion, it should not. You have read about the Second World War already. By should the war be supported by the Indians? In this sentence, by war it means the Second World War. So when the Second World War started in 1939, the Second World War started in 1939. Most of the provinces of India were governed by Congress ministries. At that time, the ruling party was Congress, not the present Congress. It was the Congress which was before, during the independence of India. The British government had agreed to give the Indians the right to rule themselves. So the British government had agreed to give the right to Indians to rule themselves, but to some extent only. The British Parliament passed the Government of India's Act in 1935. Now, what is the Government of India's Act? According to this, the provinces could hold elections and the winning parties could form governments, like our present elections. If the opposing party wins the election, they can form a party. However, the right to vote was given to only a small section of the population. Only about 12% for provincial assemblies and about 1% for the central assembly. So they were not holding the elections fair. Only 12% for the provincial assemblies and 1% for the central assemblies. When elections were held in the assemblies of 11 provinces of British India in 1937, Congress won in most provinces. When elections were held in the assemblies of 11 provinces of British India in 1937, Congress won in most provinces, 8 out of 11 provinces. So Congress won in most of the provinces, which was 8 out of 11 provinces. So there were 11 provinces of British India in 1937. But Congress won 8 out of 11 of them while the elections were going on. So each province had a Congress Prime Minister working under the supervision of a British governor. So when we started, we read that the British gave the right to rule for the Indians to rule themselves to some extent, not total freedom, to some extent, meaning the prime ministers elected here had to work under the supervision of a British governor. Alright? So they were working under the supervision of a British governor. The World War was going on. Here, the World War is still going on. And Congress leaders were now facing difficult situations. They were facing difficult situations that they should help the British or they should not. Should they help the British in fighting the war against Germany, Japan, Italy, and other Axis forces?